Hey everyone, my name is Trevor McClaws, and I'm doing my Founding Father project on Gouverneur Morris. So Gouverneur Morris, he was born in New York City on January 30th of 1752. He was raised in New York, and after when he didn't get reelected, he moved to Pennsylvania, and he represented them in the Continental Congress. He's the son of Lewis Morris Jr. and Sarah Gouverneur. He married Anne Carey Randolph. His dad was really well off, so he attended the King's College, which later became known as the Columbia College and University. He graduated at 16 years old and gained admission to the bar at the age of 19. So as far as occupation and business, obviously he was a lawyer, and after he didn't get reelected, for a short time he just became a businessman and worked in that area. So how did he come into politics? So obviously he studied law, became a lawyer. He earned election to the state's provincial Congress. He signed the Articles of Confederation as a New York delegate to the Continental Congress. He was an American minister to France. He then became the New York senator, and shortly before he died, he became the founding chairman of the Erie Canal Commission. So why exactly is he termed or titled a founding father? So Gouverneur Morris was a founding father not just for him being a passionate patriot who believed in being independent from the British, but because he was an actual drafter of the Constitution. He was also a member of the American Constitutional Convention of 1787. So was he a signer, framer, or contributor? He was a framer, because he signed the Constitution. Some friendships that he had was one of the greatest was with George Washington. An interesting fact is that Morris cast the deciding vote in favor of keeping George Washington as commander-in-chief of the army. Another friendship that he had was with Lewis Morris, which was his half-brother, and he was a signer of the Declaration of Independence. Then there was also James Madison. Some of his rivals was the Stats Long Morris. This also was his half-brother. He was a loyalist and a major general in the British Army during the American Revolution. So when Morris decided to follow the Whigs, he actually got in a huge fight with his family because the majority of his family was in favor of the British Empire. So, and some other rivals that he had, I guess, were the Anti-Federalists because of their view of not having a strong central government. Some of his major writings, what he's most commonly known for was for writing the preamble, which, as we know, it goes, "We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America." One of his most famous quotes was, "This magistrate is not king, the people are king." As far as political positions, he was a Federalist, so he believed in a more firm federal government. He was a nationalist who believed that the Senate should be appointed for life. And he believed that God gave the right to liberty, and as you'll see on this next slide, that's probably why he abolished slavery. So what did he support? He wanted both the House and the Senate to be proportional by population. He supported gun ownership and supported a strong national government. He opposed slavery, and he opposed statehood to Western territories. Some fun facts. about Morris is that when he was a young man, due to a carriage accident, he had his left leg amputated below the knee. It is also believed that it wasn't a carriage accident, but it was due to him having affairs, and he jumped out of a window. He did not like the beginning of the preamble, which he wrote, the part where he said, "We the people." So I thought that was pretty interesting. And he was considered one of the brightest and youngest men at the Constitutional Convention.